Alright, thank you for returning and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Alright, while we were gone, between videos, like I said I'd do, I went out and collected some of the side quests, mainly the Merlin trials, and I went around and popped some balloons and got a couple of the landing platforms. Pretty much, but nothing that required any kind of combat or anything. So I was never any worry about dying. But that did give me 2 talent points. So, let's see, what do I want to add the talent points to? Now, I am, planning on going into the dark arts. So, let's do this. I'll add that one. And that one for right now. Alright, let's go in for Professor Garlick's quest.
He's so interesting.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
I'm actually kind of surprised they did it this way. I mean, you'd think in the books, in the movie, Wingardium Leviosa is actually the first spell that they learn in class. It's surprising in the game that you learn Levioso first, and then Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa, you're a natural. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
And those are the only 3 that actually have anything under them other than nothing, so don't need to do the others. Alright, now off to potions, so I can get Defendo. Did I? Yeah, I already got the eye chest here.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
That was it! Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Diffindo, I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Alright, so that gave me another challenge completed. Top class ensemble. Alright, and that leads up to, yep, taking Professor Fig down to the map chamber.
That's the last time I ever pushed
young friend.
Alright. I think I got, while I was out doing the other stuff, I think I got a couple of I got a couple unknowns, so I'll go up to the Room of Requirement first, discover what those are. Maybe make a couple more health potions. I still have no idea how many of those I have. So I want to make sure I don't run out of those. Too useful.
Those bouncing balls get big, they can be quite strong.
Ooh, and both of them were increases. Ooh, and did I get my favorite ensemble? Finally? Let me check. No. It's not the one I like, darn it. Huh. Darn. But I did get top of class ensemble. I'll stick with that one. And put my guru back on. Okay. Run around and pick up my items here. I am out of the chopping cabbage room. So good. Alright, now let's go down and talk to Professor Fig. I think this will send him up to the tower up north to wait for me. Hey, Peeves! Still wish I had more interactions with him. It's kind of cool to see him, but then again, that would mean we'd have to have more actual things going on in school.
Handy resource
Like
indeed.
classes
Your
and stuff.
field guide.
Yeah, I already got it.
Be included.
But I haven't gotten this yet.
Confringo.
Hello, Professor Fig.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is
Alrighty.
called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
That is a neat room.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
For Miriam.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay. Let's see, I believe...
It's time you learned Glacius, the freezing
Yay.
spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I believe she wants me to do the balloons around the Quidditch pitch and Hogsmeade Station. That shouldn't be too hard. 3. Four. Five. That one, and now over to Hulking Station. I have to admit, it would be cool if they did have Quidditch in this game. But I'll admit, it would be... While it would be cool, I don't know how well they could do it with AI characters. Now, if we were doing a multiplayer, oh, definitely, I could see it being done pretty easy. But could you imagine how complicated it would be for doing it with AI players? And make it challenging, or... You know? Oof.
Brilliant.
Okay, got those. And now I need Professor Garlick's quest. I think it's use all 3. Yeah. Acquire all 3 combat plants. Already got them, and use all 3 of them, and then grow Fluxweed. I just have to go to my room of requirement to pick that up. But the other, and with Revelio, it does no good. Oh, hello. Oh, I can't do those. Missed that one. Darn. Let's see if I can find... Hey, there we go. You guys will work. You guys will work. Alright, let's start with Mandrake.
One less human to worry
Hello.
about.
Ow.
That was quite enough of that.
And a model for 2. Cool. And that should have gotten all 3. Yes, good. So now I just have to go back to Hogwarts. Goot. Goot, 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 goot. Talk to Professor Kagawa so I can get Glacius. And go to the room of requirement so I can get the Fluxweed. And then talk to Professor Garlick.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I recommend... There you go. Catching on quickly.
Alright, now jump up to Room of Requirement.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here.
Don't think I got any new things to... Nope, nothing to identify.
Brilliant!
Okay. Oh, and I found a way to make changes to daylight too, so it's much nicer. Alright. Now I'll go down and talk to Professor Garlic. Oh, I completely forgot about my little Disney snack here. I think she might be over on the other side. Yeah, she's over on the other side. There you are.
Perhaps a hybrid. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Why would you be using Flipendo to move a few pots?
Wonderfully done.
Oops. That there, there. And that there. That there, and let's do 10 and that for right now.
Flipendo, look at that. You're a natural.
Go. Okay. I think that's... Yep, that's all the side quests I have except for the Dailian keys. And I'm not going to do those on in video, so let's go to Professor Ratcom's trial. It's gonna take me a while to get up there. Stop by Hogsmeade on the way. Just make sure I don't have any gear that's clogging up my inventory that I'm not using. Kinda wonder why they made it so you can't use your brooms into here.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Not till 3,000. Don't need it, don't need it. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Don't need it yet. No, let's save up for the
Let me know
hopping
if there's
pot.
anything else I can do to help.
That's the next one I'm gonna want is the hopping pot. I think that's one of the things that people that are playing this, I keep seeing people complaining about how they need some way to get money quicker, money quicker, money quicker, gotta get money, gotta get money. And it's like, dude, why are you, the only thing I can think of is they're trying to buy everything as quickly as possible. You really don't need to. I forgot I had the wrong one up. Hey, more balloons. Can I fly yet? Yes, I can fly. Yeah, I missed. 2.
Revelio.
There it is. I knew there should have been 2 more. 4. 5. Where is the... There it is.
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Excuse me, did you say something about a Bard of Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Oh, he got another instrument. A lute.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear.
Alright,
This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Well, let's make sure what quest I have equipped. Okay, I do have that one equipped. So I'm kind of curious. It does work. Cool.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Alrighty then.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Ow.
Such arrogance. How nice of you. How nice of you. Let's get this. No!
Oh.
It shouldn't take long.
Ah.
You only have Ranrock to blame. One camp down, one more to go.
Alright, that didn't go exactly as I wanted.
Revelio.
I don't think there's anything else here. Nope. Jason, start using all of your items. Stop.
You will regret coming here.
I keep forgetting about using the potions and stuff. Just want to do it with just spells.
One less humour to worry about. How nice it is. I hate wasting my time with nuts. Temptations of not belonging back. You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. I won't rest. You're dead.
Oh,
Both camps cleared.
Yeah.
Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
Yep, got it ready. Alright.
This place has seen better days.
Alright. There it is. No, that's not it either. Oh, come on, Jason. Okay, there's that. Follow the trail. There's that. Now go up here. There we go.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to vent.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
Yeah, I got another pen.
Oh, you'll like that. A fine choice. Thank you for passing through.
Alright. Good. Daylight's coming up. Oh. I know there's a page here.
Revelio.
There it is. Where Bardoff's Infuri's at?
That must be Bardolph. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's
Revelio.
interesting. How do you get that chest? Huh.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Didn't know. Okay. Well, let me go back and talk to his sister.
Wonder who lives here.
I'll have to admit, I don't know which one I'd kind of prefer if I were her.
I do hope my brother is
Tell her that
alright.
he's dead or ran off to be with the Ashwinders.
Madame Beaumont? I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Alright, okay, it's up there, so that would be that way. I think I see it off in the distance. Yep, it is.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
How much time do I have left? Okay, I should be able to get through this fight.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
It must be. What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. What was that?
can get rid of as many of these guys as possible as I can.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean, someone there?
There we go. All right.
Orders directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
Oh, you better.
Spells glance off of me.
Always been antagonistic towards wizard kind. This is different somehow.
Thank you, my little friends. Oop. Something got an upgrade. So... It's not too bad. Oop, and I gained another point. So upgrade the window. And I was right.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Not anymore.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Well, I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Alrighty. Alright,
A
I'll go
reservoir
down.
of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Alright. Looks like this will be the end of this video. I'll put it on to save. Meanwhile, let's check these really quick. Nothing. Still got 18 slots available, so that should be plenty. And save. And I will say, I hope you have been enjoying this. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight. And please give me a hand with the algorithm if you like what I'm doing. And give me a like and a subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful evening again. See you in the next video.